So I started off today with a pretty good movement pattern, and then I guess as the practice progressed, that movement pattern worsened for some strange reason. And the biggest note that I want to bring up is up and down, up and down. It feels like sometimes I'm going. I'm starting off the ball at a higher orbit than it needs to be, and then as the throw progresses, I'm working harder to elevate the. It just, I guess, to sum it up, it just seems like it's an inefficient throw. It could definitely be a lot more efficient than what it was toward the end here. I don't know what I was doing wrong either. Um, like I said, you can kind of see it on that one. Like maybe I would start off at a higher orbit point, and then as I try to accelerate, it's like I'm working harder to create the orbit, and I shouldn't be doing that. It's a really strange feeling. It's hard to explain too, and it's kind of frustrating when you start off good and then you go to bad, and then you, I guess, end up okay. But in the middle of this practice, I took some throws with a 6K for some comic relief, as I would say. Under on that one. I took some throws with the 6K, as you can see, for some comic relief, and I guess it kind of helped a little bit. But I mean, the 6K, I'm kind of glad to throw the 6K. It does feel like it's a lot lighter. Feel like it's moving a lot better than it has in the past. But yeah, I don't know what I'm. I still went back to the 6.8K. I was trying to figure out what the issue with that is, and maybe it's something with my left side. I don't know, but it 100% has to do with that entry and where I set the ball on the entry. It's kind of hard for me to find. I hate to blame the surface. I really have to work with what I got. But for me, I guess in my mind, a visual representation of where that zero is would help me significantly, because I can tell wherever I'm trying to get square to, it's changing. It keeps on changing every throw because it's not a set. It's not a set point, and I can see where that affects me a little bit. I kind of have to deal with it. That was a decent one. I have to learn how to deal with it, but yeah, it's definitely something that it throws me off a little bit because I like under rotate or over rotate depending on what I feel is correct to my 0 point. So yeah, it is what it is. I'm gonna have to work on that because you can see where I'm starting, where my shoulders are a little. It's changing. It's changing every single time on this, and I need to have a consistent spot. Maybe I just need to paint a place where I'm starting from every time, or where I want to center myself, because yeah, I can take throws, but um, when it goes bad like that, and that's something that I'm thinking about actively, I would like to try to at least do something to mitigate the problem. I found something on the ground. I tried to put that down to make that the back of the ring per se, but that wasn't necessarily helpful either. But no complaints. That's something that I have to figure out. That's all it is. But it's definitely where I'm picking up, where I'm meeting the ball on the entry, where I'm catching the ball on the entry. I can tell that it's changing too many. On all those throws, it was a little bit different place, and it affected the outcome of the throw at the end of the day. So, for good or bad, for better or worse, I have to find some type of square point, and it's not for me to be blaming for, but it's just something I got to work on. So, anyways, did some weight room action for you today. I did 170 on the back squat, some pull-ups, some push-ups, sit-ups, abs, and some plate swings. I did it all on the circuit. It dawned on me, and I talked about this a little bit yesterday. It dawned on me that I should be taking it a little bit easier when you're going to quote unquote compete or have a competition day. You should taper off, and I think that that's the only reason why my knee's hurting is that I needed that reminder that I don't need to be training hard all the time. I need to take it easy sometimes. I think that my knee will be all right. It's not hurting. Like I said, I squatted 190 keys the other day, and it wasn't hurting or anything. So it's just really, really fucking annoying injury. Talk about annoying, but we found ways to work around it. We found ways to put in some work, but nothing too special in the weight room. I'm going to focus on doing a little bit of sprints. I think that's something about the sprints and my CNS. My body likes them, and I need to figure out where I'm going to mix that in this week because it'll definitely help. I don't need to gas myself completely on sprints, but it's something that will help me definitely on the quote-unquote competition day because any days that I PR'd, even in the disc, I definitely I run some sprints. So something about my system likes that, and I know that for a fact. So I have a little bit of the lower back is it's a little tight. I'm going to try to go see the chiropractor tomorrow. I'm going to do some stretches tonight. See what I make shake, but when I walk around, I feel fine. And I ran a little. I did some in and outs, if you will, and I felt fine too. So kind of annoying, kind of a little bit of an annoying one, but I will find a way to work around it. I think it comes with the territory. Obviously, there's a lot of forces on your back. There's a lot of forces on your body. We're talking about throwing the hammer, and even Olympic lifting. So that's just about all I got for you guys. You should already know what the deal is. Run on your toes, keep your mouth closed, lock your doors, and save your throws. And most importantly, live to fight another day. Get out of here.